As you know, I'm an executive coach, and I often coach men and women who are just recently or are about to be elevated from, say, the director VP level to now SVP or an executive, a full out, as their company defines it, a member of the executive team. And I'm sure your experience is the same as my observations is, sometimes a really good, effective, dynamic director flounders at the next level. They just can't seem to make, or they have great difficulties making that hard to define. It's hard for me anyway, Todd, to define what's the difference, just one level up, What are your thoughts on what's it take, in general, generalization here of what's it take to go from, say, a director level VP to the senior ranks now, the executive ranks?
Yeah, it's such a complicated question. As you were talking, I mentioned I majored in English literature. Shakespeare said, "Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown." Right. So if you think about that, why is that? In this expression, it's lonely at the top. The higher up you go on the pyramid, it gets narrower and narrower. There are fewer people that you can rely on. There are few people you could trust. I know a lot of people who are great number twos or number threes, but just not great number ones. And I was that way for a very long time. I love being the right-hand person to the person at the top, but I never felt that I was capable of being at the top of that pyramid. There's a lot of thoughts behind this. I mean, imposter syndrome is a very common phrase these days for a reason. People feel like, who am I to be leading? Who am I to be at the top of this pyramid? So when you're at the VP or director level, there's some layers of protection there. Once you're at the C-suite, you're exposed. Like everything is out in the open. So you need to be transparent. You can only fake your way so far. And one of the books on the shelf behind me is Marshall Goldsmith's What Got You Here Won't Get You There, which is one of my all-time favorite leadership books. So what got you to where you are won't get you to where you want to be. And his subtitle is Discover the 20 Workplace Habits You Need to Break. And a lot of leaders are effective and successful, not because of how they are, but in spite of how they are. But once you get into that C-suite level, I think you're really exposed. I think those fatal flaws really, you can't hide them or sweep them under the rug anymore because you have all eyes looking at you. So those are just, as you were asking that question, those are just a few of the thoughts that popped into my head.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you for that.